Wow. I don't think this lighting's good. I don't. Wrong pipe. Wrong pipe. I have an episode I literally recorded and I started editing, but I switched my editing software. And I was trying to upgrade to Premiere, specifically because with stand-up clips, it suits my needs a little better. But I'm messing around with it, and I don't know if I'm going to continue it because I'm having trouble with it. But I'll figure it out eventually. Hello, welcome. I got this from Target. It comes with a lid too, and the straw. Fun fact. Yeah, this is going to be a quickie. Mainly because I got to charge my battery for my shows tonight. I'm headed to New Braunfels to do Lucy's Comedy Club. Really excited to try it out. I've been in Austin a little over a month now, and it's been really nice getting back. In New York, I started having these seizure-like episodes I've had for the past year, and it really scared the shit out of me because last summer my doctor was, I had blood results. I just went for a routine physical. I hadn't gotten one in years. I went there in Texas to get one. Then I went to New York. And because I had some weird test results from Texas, got my blood taken there. Also had weird test results. So they sent me to, I had to go to the oncologist's office multiple times that summer, and it was just very scary for something when I didn't have anything wrong with me back in 2023. And then this year during the summer, I had a worse, like, I had kind of been gaslighting myself, like, well, you know, it's not that bad. You're probably just like, you know, falling. You're just falling. But yeah, I'm not sure what it was that I was getting. I haven't had I only get them every few months. So it's only been 2 months since my last one. So we'll see. I hope it doesn't happen again. Maybe I had black mold or something causing it, but it scares the shit out of me. And it only started happening when I lived in New York after I moved there. And I wasn't like overly stressed or anything when these began. Whenever I had these episodes, it was like actually at pretty calm periods of my time in New York. I don't know. So it was just a lot. Yeah, and I just felt like shit. I just felt so spread thin. Like I wasn't doing stand-up as often as I wish I were. And, I think while we're dealing with while we're trying to figure out what's going on with me, I was like, you know what, let's just simplify my life. Like Austin isn't necessarily isn't as friendly with transportation here. But Ubers are cheaper, the lifestyle's a little chiller, and I can just be a person. I have my dog, I have my family, I have a better support system here. I had a great support system there as well, but I think it was just time. It was just time. It was very sudden, it was very abrupt. I only found out I was moving back about 2 weeks before I did, 2 to 3 weeks before. I'm really happy I made that decision. I mean, my family's here, my boyfriend's here, my dog's here. I get paid way better for stand-up here, so that's nice. But yeah, I've been adjusting. I will say the coffee shops are probably my favorite part of being back. The owner of my favorite coffee shop here came up to me today and was like, "Did you move back? Did you move back?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Yes. I'm so happy that you guys are here. Is it a good thing?" You know, everyone's like asking me, "Is it a good thing? Did you hate New York?" The question I get a lot is, did I hate New York? I fucking love New York. I love New York. New York is is one of my favorite cities on earth. I love it so much. I cannot emphasize that enough. I just couldn't make it make sense anymore. I was paying a lot of money for a 1-bedroom there versus here I can get a whole house for way less than what I was paying there, and I can just like relax. I don't have to be, I feel like I was always in fight or flight. Like I was always just like struggling. I had like 4 fucking jobs at one point, working my ass off to pay rent and to keep everything there, like just to stay there. And I love New York so much. It's just for me right now, it doesn't make sense. I I get lots of questions about the comedy there. The comedy there is incredible. Best comedy. I think it is the epitome of stand-up because that is where you get better. You will never go in front of more diverse crowds. I think if you can beat the open mics there, you're gonna be fine, kid. I do love it, and I really can't wait to go visit. But I don't know when that's gonna be. I'm going to Hawaii in January. Hawaii, if anyone wants to let me stay at a condo, me and my boyfriend, stay at your condo, you won't be there. You want that? I know, we're going to Hawaii for my birthday. I'm very excited. I'm having some friends go too, hopefully, so it's gonna be fun. Anyways, but besides that, I only got the tickets for Hawaii because it was $350 per person round trip. Tell me that's not an incredible deal. Tell me that's not incredible. So I'm very excited about that. I haven't been to Hawaii since I was a kid. Every now and then I'll see like pictures on Facebook pop up from when I went to Hawaii with my siblings, and it's so cringy because I had like really like scene type bangs. I was like it was like my RAR era. Ooh, middle school was embarrassing. I think if you didn't have an embarrassing time in middle school, you're an embarrassing adult. You should get that shit out of the way early. I think when you're a kid, you're naturally on drugs, and at some point you run out of it, and that's why some of us use and have a substance abuse issues. But I just remember being such a weird fucking kid. I'm truly, like, I am so grateful for my parents, but, like, kids are so weird, especially from, like, I mean, obviously, like, kids of all ages are weird. I'm gonna say peak weirdness, 11 to 14. What? Because, like, you feel like you're like, it's the tweens, you know? I think the tweens is, like, the real, you're just like trying to figure out who you are. You're like, I'm at double digits now, you know? I remember when I turned 10, it was like a big deal because it was double digits. 2 numbers. Yeah, I'm not kidding anymore. I got 2 numbers to my age. And I understand why my sister didn't like me when I was a kid. My sister and I still don't like each other, but now, you know, I think I'm great. I think you just have a stick up your ass, bitch. But love her. Don't like her, though. That is what I've realized about a lot of my family personally, is I have so much love for my family. I may not like them as people, but I can look past a lot and love them. And I'm sure they feel the same way about me. I'm not saying I'm a saint. I mean, I know for a fact my family probably as the same. They're like, I don't like what she's doing, but love her, you know, the bless her heart mentality. A lot of my family has the bless her heart mentality. Though I will say, it's so crazy because, like, I have family members who judge each other, and they are both just, like, so, they're just, like, 2 different types of messes. Like, one of my aunts was in a cult in Pueblo, Colorado for years, and she's, like, judging my mother, who's, like, my mom's a little bit of a mess, but, you know, she wasn't in a fucking cult in Pueblo, Colorado. Also, my aunt is an unmedicated paranoid schizophrenic. So, you know, not saying you can't be a schizophrenic queen, but you should be on meds. You should be on meds. She wrote a manifesto, basically. Maybe not a manifesto, because is a manifesto only when you're going to kill people? Is that what... I'm very confused on the definition of manifesto. I think it wasn't like that. It was more like just my aunt wrote like a giant fucking 20-page letter to my uncle's first pair of in-laws, because my uncle, he's been married so many times. God, yeah, I'm gonna do a bless your heart. Yeah, you know, he's not a great person, but you know, he got dementia now because karma's real. And I back and better. My dad's a cancer with cancer. How freaking stereotypical. He does have cancer, and what was I saying? I have not had any weed today. I have no idea what I was saying. I'm so sorry. Now I'm like, did I have a point to that, or was I just bringing up like a trauma dump for you guys? I don't know. Oh yeah, my dad is okay, there was a point to that. So my dad is dealing with a lot of doctors. They just don't, what they believe in. I am so annoyed with myself. My mind is blanking. It's like 9/11 conspiracy theorists. Me. It's like 9/11. There we go. That's a click. It's conspiracy theories. My dad believes that doctors aren't really in it. He's a little bit of conspiracy theorist with that. He thinks that they all want money. He doesn't trust any of them, and some of them for sure. Like obviously, some people become doctors just for the money, but I like to believe that majority of people, or at least half of people who become doctors, do it to help people genuinely out of the goodness of their heart. So he's always very like, do I trust them? Do I trust their treatment plan? Because I don't know. So he goes to he gets 8 people consulting him, which is good, especially if you do have cancer and you are able to have multiple people to consult with you about it. Totally. But it's just so he's so skeptical of them, which is so fair. I think with any medical debt, I'm never paying it back, but that's just my personal, because it can't affect your credit score, I don't think, and it disappears after 20 years, is that it? I don't know, but it is real sad. I had an Uber driver the other day and tell me about how he just had open heart surgery, and he's now driving for Uber because he literally can't work anything else. He was in construction, and he told me about how they had tubes, and they had the nurse just rip them out, and he was like, I could hear it, and I just got my birth control implant. I know I have a high male audience that watches this. A high rate of male specimen that watch this podcast. And just so you know, I have a birth control rod in my arm. And you know what? You guys should all consider vasectomies. In this day and age, consider a vasectomy. It's completely reversible, replaceable. This is gonna make me bleed like the fucking Niagara Falls. I mean, the Red Sea is alive and well in my panties right now. I hate the word panties. Why did I say that? I just thought it would rhyme. But no, was there a point to anything I'm saying today? Yeah. There are good and bad doctors, but it's really, I remember Dr. Death. I don't know if any of y'all listened to that podcast. It was literally happened in Texas. I think the guy was from Tennessee though, and he butchered people. He wasn't even he was technically a doctor. He faked some credits or whatever, and he didn't have as much hours as he'd like, and he was killing people. He was paralyzing people. He paralyzed one of his closest friends. So I do understand skepticism towards doctors. I mean, I went to the doctor for this implant, which it hurt so bad. That's why I was saying it, because when the guy was telling me he got the tubes ripped out of him, I had just gotten that in that day, and I was so queasy, because when I feel the thing inside, I have such a problem. It's like when my blood gets taken. I can't not look at it, but when I look at it, I'm gonna get sick. That's the type of person I am. That's what you gotta know about me. I'm gonna look at it, and I'm gonna not feel good, but I'm gonna look at it. But I got my implant at Planned Parenthood, which yeah, I got my birth control at Planned Parenthood, partially because I apparently could have waited 5 years, because apparently this is going to be not to get political. No. Before I left New York, though, I was in New York for about 2 years. My friend had an abortion, and I got to schedule it for her, because she waited 2 days after she found out. And I was like, girl, you can't keep waiting. I know you said you don't want to keep it. Let's schedule an abortion. So I did that for her. And honestly, I think that at the end, God was like, you know what? You've done everything in New York, you know? I have never had an abortion personally, but I helped facilitate one. And I think in that way, it's beautiful. You know, it's come full circle. I used to make a lot of jokes about abortions in New York. I still make a lot of jokes about abortions, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna stop. Can't stop, won't stop. But I don't know. It's October. It's spooky season. I'm pumped. I love October. October is my favorite month of the year. I'm really bummed that I moved when I did. Because no, I'm so happy I moved when I did. But what I will say is I miss October in New York. It is the best month of the year there. It is beautiful. The leaves are changing. And in Texas, we don't really get that at some point. It gets really cold at the end of October. In Austin specifically, it's really cold at the end of October. But that's kind of it. But I'm very excited just to, I don't know, to be here with my dog. Having my dog back is so nice. I've been brushing his teeth lately as of today. I realized I've never brushed my dog's teeth. And I guess I feel like such a horrible dog owner saying that. But I've never really been educated on how to take care of my dog more than like, wake up, walk, feed him. So I've been working on trying, just because he's 9 now. I've had Willie since he was 4 months old. And after like a year and 9 months, year and 8 months without him, it's made me really like sad. And I want him to live forever as long as he can. And I really want to take care of his health. I will say, I brushed my dog's teeth and he looks at me like I beat him. Like, it's like, this is good for you. I brushed his teeth. That little bitch has gingivitis, and he's looking at me like I just fucking killed his mother. I am his mother. I'm taking care of you. I love you, bitch. This is good for you, bitch. Anyways, he's my best friend, and he can do no wrong, even though he's kind of the biggest shit in the world. I love him. I don't know what else has been going on. I feel like I'm just talking about a lot of nothing. I've been on big conspiracy theory TikTok about Jay-Z, Beyonce. Thank you, Beyonce, by the way, if you're going to... Thank you, Beyonce. If you know, you know. But I've been on that side of TikTok. I'm very curious. I really hope that everything goes down in court with... P. Diddy. It's just crazy. It really is. And apparently Kanye paid someone, a private investigator, to look into the Kardashians for sex trafficking. And Kris Jenner is very close to Puff Daddy. And Corey Gambles is also very close to Puff Daddy. And so it seems like they're tied together, and I don't know, I'm very intrigued on how this is going to end up. I really hope they're not involved, but it wouldn't surprise me because it seems like it's such an incestuous industry. And just the ties are so strong, and poor Justin Bieber, he made such amazing music at the cost of being completely exploited, literally graped. I said graped, you're welcome. Literally, it's heartbreaking to know that this guy, I was going to say boy, but yeah, he was a boy, who got all the little girls. I'm minding my business. I'm wishing everyone love and all the lithium in the world. Some of these bitches need all the, and it's no shame. Get help if you need help. I'm highly medicated. I'm very fortunate for the situations I'm in. Very fortunate to have healthcare. I had so many doctor's appointments in New York set up for the neurologist and everything, and so I moved back here and I immediately got health insurance. I'm so fortunate that I also I do not make enough money to have incredible health insurance, but I was fortunate enough that it's not bad. I have ice cubes in my drink. I'm not normally an ice cubes in my drink girl. Yeah. I don't know how that makes you feel, but that's my truth. And I like the noise that ice cubes. Yeah. I feel like I never really finished a lot of my thoughts I've said. And I'm okay with that, because I gotta go. I'm about to head to New Braunfels for a show tonight, but I'm live, laugh, loving you guys. Oh, I did delete my OnlyFans. I forgot to say that. I have gotten too many messages from, because it's not like a sexual account really. Sorry guys, if you were subscribed, it was a weird, it was a fun year of me posting things that I think would make most men confused, and it made me really happy to do that. But I got a lot of threats. Some guy threatened to sexually assault me, which just isn't cash money. That's not nice. That's not nice. You're not a fan, you're a creep. I thought of a thing in my head, and I didn't want to say it out loud because I'm trying to not put out bad energy, but yeah, just, you're not entitled to a woman's body, which I feel like I shouldn't have to say. I also, like, wasn't selling nudes. I think I did a collage of my tits once. Some guy really didn't like that, but you're welcome. You got not just one pair of tits, you got like 20, 30. Yeah, I just felt so, it was not necessarily even safety, because I think I'm good. But it's not nice. It's not nice to threaten to sexually assault someone, because that's not funny. That's not like a, ha ha ha, I'm gonna rape you. Like, no, fuck you. I hope you get raped. I've been assaulted 5 times. I should have a punch card. I don't. There's no free smoothie for it. It's just a lot of trauma and a lot of therapy I had to pay for to be in a really good place. And I'm so fortunate for access to resources and to have been going to therapy before that happened as well. But it is not, I shouldn't have to say that. And so, yeah, of course I deleted it. I was made to feel very unsafe. I also, I literally had to change the message when people subscribe, don't be a creep. Because this isn't that type of profile. There's no shame to people who put their pussy out on the internet. That's not me. That's not me. Yeah, so there were a few people who ruined it for everyone, but also it's just time. I don't know. It has a connotation with saying OnlyFans, and I just felt like it wasn't respectful to have at this point for my partner, and he never asked me to get rid of it or anything. I just don't think it's respectful, and I just think that we're on to a new chapter. This is a whole new beginning, you guys. It's a new beginning. Okay, love y'all. Bye.